Hey gamer, today we're going to look at the puzzle game Finity by Seabaa Games. It's had a few updates since its release a few months ago, so let's see how it stacks up. In Finity, you're playing on a grid where you have to match 3 blocks by sliding rows and columns. The unique mechanic here is that the rows and columns roll over, so it's kind of like a 2D Rubik's Cube, so a Rubik's Square. The challenge comes from this little number here in the corner, which shows how many times you can move that block before that block locks in place. First, it will lock from moving either vertically or horizontally. Then if you move it one more time, it locks completely, thus locking every block that it shares a row or column with. Since the game has come out, it's been hit with some reviews that it gets difficult too quickly. Because as you progress, even more roadblocks are put up, like split tiles that share 2 tile types that have to be matched up on their corresponding side. Once matched that way, it then becomes a regular block, so now you have blocks that you have to get rid of twice. And to add more, to finish a phase you have to fill up the progress bar, and once you do that, you go into level up mode, where you now have to release and match up these special blocks to complete the level. You do get some help. You can build towards power-ups that will either switch a block type or add more moves. Plus, by matching 4 blocks instead of just 3, you add extra moves to blocks of the same type. So back to those reviews on difficulty. Yes, I agree that it does start to get too difficult too quickly. Things like split tiles or reducing the number of moves could have been stretched out to later levels in my opinion. In response, the developer released an update that adds a casual mode that's supposed to make it a little easier. But all that I can tell that it does is let you play a set rank that you've already unlocked in classic mode, and then you just stay at that level forever. There's a weird tension to the game. You don't know what kind of blocks are going to drop when you clear space, so there's no strategy other than to deal with what's in front of you. It kind of feels like you're trying to disarm a bomb that you know you're going to eventually fail at. There are other modes though. Tempo mode is the same game, but now you're on a time limit. So much more fun. And then there's Zen mode, which puts all of the training wheels on by taking away time limits and move limits and no split tiles. There is zero challenge here, but you know when you're out in public and you feel awkward and you don't know what to do with your hands, so you bring out your phone and you start swiping back and forth on your home screen? Zen mode is perfect for those moments. If I had a gripe with the game, I guess it would be that I feel like it's lacking a little personality. Don't get me wrong, I love minimalist games. But here, you play, you beat a level, and the game is like, you beat the level, now play another level. And you do that until you inevitably lose. It doesn't give me much incentive to want to move forward. So let's get to my rating. I'm going to give Finity for Apple Arcade a 3 out of 5. It's a puzzle game. And that's all I have to say about that. If you're looking for other puzzle games on Apple Arcade, try out Nicograms Plus or Stitch, which both have a little bit more personality and satisfaction when you complete the puzzles. And that's all for today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Apple Arcade game reviews coming soon and top 5 lists. See ya!